Hello everyone, wishing you all a pleasant evening on behalf of Digisaksham. I would like to extend my warm welcome to everyone present here. My name is Ramprasad and I am the host for today's webinar. We are all here for the webinar on Blueprint to get a job in 30 days, organized by Digisaksham. Digisaksham is an initiative of SEMS Group which has developed content for over 300 courses in multiple languages, which ranges from 4 hours to 6 months in various sectors of IT, BFSI, retail, and entrepreneurship of all age groups, from school children's, youth, professionals, and senior citizens. Digisaksham has also conducted more than 150 webinars, 10 FDPS, and workshops, 7 international conferences. Digisaksham impacted more than 15,000 lives through various webinars, conferences, workshops, and seminars across the globe. Further, moving with the topic of today's webinar, blueprint to get a job in 30 days. When you are out for a work for a long time, then it seems that you will never be able to get to work back again in your life, but this is not the case. In fact, you must be doing something wrong, and this something wrong can be related to your CV, or maybe you are not participated enough before prepared enough before facing the interview board. The reason can be any, but you have to find it out, make a plan so that you can bag job in the next 30 days. To guide us all through this topic, we have with us Prime Minister Ashish Narang. More about Ashish Narang sir. Ashish sir is young and enthusiastic professional who has fought against many odds in the early life and became successful person. He is a published author of many books. He has not only worked in MNCs and top brands, but also following his passion, become a published author, delivering keynotes, training people. So far, he helped more than 2,000 people in their career. He also had a podcast, The Growing Professional Show, on this YouTube channel, on his YouTube channel. Mr. Ashish love helping people. Please do watch his videos to get all the questions related to the job search and fast pace for your career growth on his YouTube channel, Growing Professional. Now, with your immense pleasure, I would like to call upon Mr. Ashish sir to take over the event. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Ram, for such a warm welcome and introducing myself. I'm glad to see all the participants from different countries for this session. And I welcome you all. In this session, we will be trying to help you out with how you can get a job within 30 days. So let me share my screen and start the presentation without taking much of your time. And we'll go forward and work out on a 30 days blueprint. When I'm saying 30 days, means 30 days. Sometimes what happens is people spend so much of time to find the right job. As long as it is this job search journey, more it is depressing and painful. So today I'm gonna give you a 30 days blueprint, day by day, what you should do so that you can get a job within a 30 days time, which will save you a lot of stress, a lot of money, and like you will start earning a little faster than others, right? So this is a session. I am from Growing Professional. I'm founder of Growing Professional, and this is with SMEs Welfare Foundation. So you can see both. You can check out our websites, growingprofessional.com, smsindia.com, for more details about us. And in this 1 hour session, we will be covering about a lot of things which will help you out, as I mentioned just a few minutes before. So about me, like who am I to claim that like I can help you out get job in 30 days? So I would like to share with you, I am, like, as you all know, my name Ashish Narang, and I'm passionate about helping others get jobs fast. I'm currently I'm working with a 100-year-old Italian brand, wherein like we are world number one in our segment, and this is not related to edtech. This is related to machine manufacturing and plants, right? So more like tech company in mechanical field, right? My passion is to help others in their career journey. So I authored a book, Learner to Earner, which is Amazon best-selling. I have been working with different organizations which are renowned in country, like Polyplex Group, Pet Plus India, Eco Blue Thailand, and now, as I mentioned, I work with Secmi Imola with very like good salary package, I would say. So I have worked with India's and internationally renowned brands like Perfetti, Patanjali, Bisleri, Nova, and like Coca-Cola, Pepsi. These are our new with Pepsi, Coca-Cola, these kind of organizations I work with on a project basis. So I have executed these kind of sessions so many times, and so far as Ram already shared, I've had over 2,000 people directly and like many more through indirectly my YouTube channel. Right. So coming to the topic of the today's session, like what we are going to learn, we must have an agenda before we start. So in this session, we will have four major topics that we will be covering. Number one will be modern ways to find out the jobs. Second, writing ATS friendly resume. Third, how to reach out to hiring managers and recruiters. The techniques we will be sharing, and then we'll cover powerful tips to crack interview. Right. And definitely at last, we will take your questions so we can help you with your specific queries at the best we can within this time duration. So because we have very time limited time of 1 hour, so we will try to cover as much as possible, as deep as possible, but definitely in 1 hour we cannot cover all, but we'll try our best to do as much as we can. So as I said, 30 days blueprint. So on your screen is the actually 30 days action plan, what you should do to get a job within 30 days. And we will be covering all these topics in detail in upcoming slides. So the very first step, there will be 6 steps that you need to take to get a job. It's not like you have to do tens of things or tons of things to get a job. It's just 6 steps you need to do. But you need to do it in a right way. Then only you can get a job that you want, the job that you dream for. So the step one will be setting goals. What exactly you want. And we will cover in day 1 to day 3. Then finding right opportunities. When you have decided what kind of jobs you want to do, then we will be working out on finding right opportunities. Then when we have researched what kind of job opportunities are there and what is your goal, what is your profile, then we will be writing our resume and cover letter to meet that particular requirement. And then we will be applying to the jobs and will be doing cold reach out to the potential employers. Then we will be preparing for interview, and then definitely attending interview with confidence and cracking it. Perfect. Makes sense. So let's begin. So the very first step will be techniques to find the right job as per your personality. Not every job is for you. Trust me, you cannot be a right fit to each and every opportunity, and every opportunity is not for you. So what happens is people do not understand what exactly they want wherever, whatever opportunity they see, and they just click on apply, 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 and they never get a call back, they never get shortlisted, and they never get a job. So first thing first, you should have a clarity. You should have a clarity, a goal set, what exactly you want to achieve. What job is a right fit for you? You cannot be CEO of organization at day one unless it's your own company. You register a company and you are a CEO from day one. But when you have a specific qualification and you want to enter into corporate world, you have to analyze what education you have, what kind of skills you have or you can develop, and then you should find out what is your area of interest, and then you should set a goal that this is the right opportunity for me. Because in session, people are from diverse backgrounds, diverse education, and diverse cultures. So I cannot tell each and everybody, but this is an exercise that you should do to find your North Star, not only for today, but for long term. Like you should, when you are deciding a career, it's career versus job is very different. Career is you pursue for long duration. Long duration means at least 20 years, 15 years, you can survive and flourish in that particular area, right? Job is whatever you take for just for mere living, just earning bread and butter. That is the major difference. So you should not do planning for job, but you should make a planning to do best in your career. Set a 15 years timelines, whatever job you want to find, like take ahead with. See, people who joined that particular job 15 years back, what position they are now. If that is the position you want to be in 15 years, if it is yes, then go ahead. If it is not, then you need to do research again. What kind of job will be suiting you best, right? So this is a specific exercise we do through Ikigai, we do through SWOT analysis, and through using different sheets and tools that we have in our like different sessions. Because this time is limited, we will not be able to cover all those, but just giving you an idea what should be your track. Then comes the second point. Second point is finding the right opportunities. Right, opportunities are all around. So the first, going back to the first, so this goal setting is not 15 minutes task. It's not 15 minutes task. You should spend at least 3 days time. You should do your research properly before you commit to anything, right? So then once you have done all the exercise, day 1 to day 3, you just work out which is the best, at least 2 options you choose, and then go ahead with the second topic, finding the right opportunities. If you are a student, then I would say campus placement is a golden opportunity. You should not miss this opportunity, because in campus placement, companies are coming to you, want to hire you. This is a golden opportunity. But if you have passed, you have graduated already, then this may not be for you. But for the students who are in the session, don't take this lightly, because the competition you will face off campus and after your grad or post grad gonna be much more intense than what you are gonna face in your campus. So don't let this opportunity go, and do your best. Then simply Google. I don't know why people do not understand the power of Google. If you just write jobs near me and then profile, you will find plenty of job opportunities within your city. What happens is people go on a specific website and start searching job. Instead, if you can use just Google, then also you can get opportunities from different sites. For example, I just checked opportunities on at my home place when I was some time back. I was at home. This opportunity is from different company on different platform. This opportunity is from different company and different platform. It's not from one job site. So different job sites. Google is more smarter than any other company. So it will give you better results if you find through Google search as well. Then job portals. Every job in your country, I don't know which job portals are more advanced. For example, Indeed is almost everywhere. In India, we have Naukri.com, Monster, Glassdoor is just to understand the salaries and also to apply the jobs. So you should find out your niche job portal, which job portal is providing more opportunity related to what job you want to search out. Then if you are from India, I have created a detailed video on my channel, Growing Professional, wherein I have explained, because people say that like they do not get a job from Naukri.com or any kind of job portal. All the calls are fishy calls. They are not getting a genuine call. So to break that myth, I have created a video, because we cannot go in detail. So I request you to check out on Growing Professional YouTube channel if you are from India, because this video is in Hindi. So you will be able to understand from people from other countries. There are another videos related to job and career on my channel, Growing Professional. I request you, if you can check out this channel on YouTube and do subscribe this, and you will get a very good resource list. Then direct reference is the most important way to get a job. It is said that your network is your net worth. This we have heard so many times, but we underestimate this. We underestimate the power of network. So if you are on a job hunt, then you should network. And trust me, you would know. Trust me, I am very confident that you have already tried it, but nobody helps you. Agree or not? Why people do not help you? Specifically, people who are known to you, they afraid if they give your reference to their organization and you do not work out well, if you do not perform well, they will be found guilty. Like they will be blamed for your performance. So direct reference, the chances of direct known person recommending you in the organization are hardly 1 or 2%. But strangers, acquaintances to whom you connect with on LinkedIn, on other social platform, there are high chances that they can refer you in their organization. So build your network, and we are going to talk about it in upcoming slides too. So social media, as I was sharing, is a big opportunity for you to get connected with different kind of employers. Twitter, almost every CEO is on Twitter. Facebook, almost every company have a page on Facebook, and admins can connect you with the hiring manager. Instagram, if you are in a field of creatives, and YouTube as well, if you are in a field of creative, you want to work some freelance jobs, then these two platforms can help you get more opportunities. And LinkedIn, obviously, LinkedIn is it's the largest platform for professionals. Every CEO, every hiring manager, everyone in a professional organization is on LinkedIn, and it's easy to reach out. Easiest way to reach out to somebody unknown through LinkedIn. So if you have not created profile on LinkedIn and you do not know how to find jobs, then you're missing out. you are missing out a big opportunity. I have also created video on how you should find the job opportunities, because people say I have account on LinkedIn, but nobody reaches me out. See, people, the very first thing is you need to reach out to them. Number one. Number two, people will also start reaching out to you through LinkedIn for job opportunities. And many a time, I personally have experienced within a year, I at least get 15 to 20 opportunities for job, better job, or being a part of a startup, and so many speaking opportunities. For example, this speaking opportunity I have got only through LinkedIn. So there has to be right way to approach this platform. And there are job opportunities listed, but you should know how to filter out those opportunities which are right fit for you. As I said earlier, apply, 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 apply. That doesn't work anymore, right? Because recruiter do not have time to check each and every profile. So you have to have a strategy how you should be leveraging this platform. And I have shared this in my video on YouTube. Please do check out, and you will find it very helpful. A most underrated way to reach out to a specific company. For example, if you have a dream company in mind, or maybe 3 to 4 companies you are targeting, right, in the same domain for the same profile, then the best way, the best strategy you should use it going to their career page. Go to their career page, make your profile over there, and then turn on the notification. So whenever they are hiring for the same profile, this is a long term game. I'm not saying this will be help. This may have help out you in 30 days, but for long term, if you want to make a career in a specific organization, for example, Google, Microsoft, P&G, Unilever, which whatever company, if you have a specific company in your mind, go to their website, go to their career page, make your profile, and turn the notification on. So whenever they have opportunity down the line, one month, 2 months, 6 months, you will get a notification, and that will be your chance to beat other people, because not everybody has turned on the notification on their career page, and nobody gets notified on their LinkedIn like this specific company is hiring. So if you have a company in your mind, then this is a highly recommended step that you should take to find out opportunity. And then a very different way. Actually, I got my second job by using this technique: exhibition and trade shows. Every industry have their specific exhibition wherein they display their products, they display their technologies, they display their and they connect with their customers and partners. So this is the opportunity. You should find out which exhibitions are happening in your city or nearby city which are related to your industry. For example, automobile events, for example, pharma events, for example, plastic industry event, and tech events like book fairs. Every time these kind of events keep on happening, you must visit these kind of events, and because these provide you opportunity to connect with the top managers of that particular organization, and you can make a reference, you can make a bond, and this first step will take you long way, and you will get right opportunity. So from my experience, I can tell you, I visited a fair when I was very new in an organization. I just visited one stall, one like booth. I exchanged my visiting card with them. Down the line, 3 months, they wanted a person with my skill set. They themselves called me up, Ashish, if you want to come and join our company. And we just had a 15-minute conversation in this exhibition. And then they invited me for a detailed interview. Interview was definitely 2 hour interview, and they asked me to join immediately. So these kind of opportunities, and this has not only worked for me, but for many of my mentees, this helped a lot, I would say. Then hackathons and competitions. For example, you are a college student or you are just graduated, then participating in different hackathons and competition will give you more visibility in your industry. You will have an opportunity to interact with the best of the best people from your industry. You can boost it on a LinkedIn and social platform that you participated in hackathon, and you got this kind of prize or this kind of experience you have learned. This will help you get inbound leads. Inbound leads means people will start reaching out to you and offering you job opportunities. So these are some hidden techniques that nobody tells you. Then job consultants. People have a negative perception about job consultants, that they charge you something more, they are not genuine, but that is not the matter of fact. There are only like a few, maybe I would say hardly 1 or 2% job consultants which are not good or which will ask you for the money and run away. But most of the job consultants are genuine. You just check their profiles on different social platforms, check out their reviews, and if you find something fishy, don't go ahead. But otherwise, if they're not asking you for any kind of money and they have very positive feedbacks, and definitely you should reach out to those consultants. They get money from the organization to whom they suggest your profile. So job consultants, you should find these kind of job consultant on LinkedIn, because if you see somebody has posted a job, some recruiter has posted a job related to your industry, you should connect with them and keep interacting with them. They may connect you with other consultant, or they may come up with a good opportunity which is much more high paying opportunity, because these job consultants get their commission based on what salary you have got, how much salary you have got. If you get good salary, they give you more. If you have got a good salary, they also earn better. So they also push organizations to give you better packages. So that is a great way to get high paying jobs. Then before we jump to resume writing, once you have finalized which kind of jobs you want, you have checked out what kind of job opportunities are there on different ways, different platforms that we discussed on previous slides. You need to copy and paste those job descriptions. You make a Word document and copy paste job profile, job description, job profile, job description, and you must save the job opportunities that you have found out. Then you should read the job description before you start applying, before you start making resume. You should know what is in demand, what organization are asking. So what skills are like highly in demand as of now for a specific role. So once you read 10-20 job description, you will be able to figure out what 8 to 10 skills are regularly being asked. Only 8 to 10 skills will be like in JD of each and every company repeatedly. Some want 4 skills and 2 other skills, some other have 4 priority to 4 other skills. So overall 8 to 10 skills will be on the list, which will be common in across the job description what you have checked for 20-30 job description. Now it's the time to use those skills, desired qualities in your resume. So that will be about step 3, which will be writing a ATS friendly resume. And this exercise you will be doing from day 8 to day 10, right? So it will take 3 days time. It's not a task of 1 or 2 days. Writing a resume and cover letter is crucial to get you shortlisted. Until you get shortlisted, you do not get a job opportunity. In fact, you do not get an opportunity to get interviewed. So it's imperative to spend enough time to perfect your resume. If your resume is perfect, and while writing this resume, you will know yourself better. You will know about your qualities better, right? So what you should write in resume, let's go ahead. Okay. So very first thing you should do is understanding what is the quality of your resume at this time. So Naukri.com, India, this is one of the leading platform in India for job search. It has a free tool to check your resume quality. You need to just upload your resume. You just type on Google Naukri.com resume quality score, and it will show a page. First link, you just click it, you upload your resume, and this will give you your resume quality. I checked recently, not recently, 6 months back. Then you will be surprised to see my resume quality score is 83 out of 100. And you can see 0% resume in the Naukri.com are better than my resume. So my resume is one of the best resume on the platform. So it's not less than any kind of achievement if you can make this kind of resume. Yes, now Naukri.com do not give you that detailed analysis that it used to give maybe 1 year back, because they also want to insist you to take their paid service for the resume writing. But you should, I will not say, I will give you some free tools to write your resume in a best possible way. Don't go for paid paid thing. I'm not like, this is not sponsored session at all. So I would want you to save your money and take good action. So you can also do take that paid service. I'm not against it, but the tools I'm gonna give you, you can get it for free, get it done for free. You can make your resume quality as good as of mine. So what are the problems? What are the top resume writing mistakes people do? The number one is exact same format. What people do is they just download a template, or they just ask your friend to share that resume template, and they just do little bit of editing. So resume format, if you are 2 guys applying for the same company at the same time, and your resume format is exactly the same, it's a red sign. The chances of your shortlisting will be drastically reduced, right? So if you are applying to you three or four people are applying to same organization, so avoid this. Don't have the exact same format. Then not presenting your strengths and achievements. People do not know how to present their skills best, because P company hire you for your skills, your strengths, and to judge you, they check whether you have achieved something in past or not. If you have achieved something in past, that's a thumbs up, and your chances will increase. If you have not done anything relevant to what they want you to do in the job, big no. Then resume is not ATS friendly. Nowadays, there's no big organization where manually resume shortlisting is happening. So basically, if you're applying to a bigger organization, any big consulting firm, any bigger organization who have like more than 5,000, 6,000 employees, then your resume has to be ATS friendly. If they are hiring more than 200, 300 people a year, your resume has to be ATS friendly. Otherwise, the robots will not let your resume reach out to the right decision maker, right? And we're going to talk about how you can write a ATS friendly resume. So stay with us till the end of the session. Then one of the biggest mistakes, people do not update their resume as per the job description. Every company's requirement is different, so you have to update. I'm not saying rewrite the resume, but you have to little bit tweak your resume to increase your chances of selection at least by 70-80%. And then doing the grammatical and formatting mistakes, this is terrible thing one can do. We have internet access, we have free tools like Grammarly, so why not to check your resume through these free tools before sending? So you, if there's any mistake from grammar, you can just remove it and send it. So you, there must not be any grammatical. If you're not good at grammar, it's absolutely fine, but there are tools that can help you. So do use that tech tools and make your resume exactly the grammatical mistake free, I would say. So before you write a resume, you should understand what are the company requirements, right? That how you can do it, as I shared with you, by understanding, by reading 23-30 job descriptions. It will take around 4 to 5 hours time, I agree, but this will be the most important step in your job search journey. Read the job description and shortlist. For example, you go to a superstore, right? You go to a showroom and you want to buy a jeans, right? And the sales guy is just pushing you out to buy formal trousers. Will you buy it? You will not buy. So same way, it's not that they do not have jeans in the store, but the salesperson is not understanding what you want. Same way, you have those skills, but you do not know what company wants. So you keep on presenting different skills, and they do not appreciate that. They do not accept that. So you have to find out the best skills that company is looking for and highlight those skills multiple times in resume in different ways, right? In your skills section, in your achievement section, in your experience section, directly, indirectly, just give emphasis of 3 to 4 top skills that the organization is looking for, right? Match your skills with the requirement, as I said. And most importantly, because you want to stand out, so you have to show what extra you have to offer from the other participants, other candidates, I would say. Then you should tell about your experience similar to the projects that are required. You may have 10 years of experience, but all 10 years experience is not possible to write in 2-page or 3-page resume. So you have to mention the relevant experience. And same way, the most underrated part and the most important part in the resume is your achievements. As I said earlier, until you mention your achievements and you do not quantify your achievements, you are just like any other candidate. How you will differentiate, how you will prove that you are a best candidate to take that position and get the things done smoothly. So your your achievements in resume are authenticating stamps. So you should mention your achievements properly and in a way that you are able to quantify them. For example, you have improved production output by 25%, you reduced the cost of production by 6%, or you were able to sell, you were able to 110% achieve your target for sales, and this way, right? And for example, yeah, I will not go in detail. So what are the contents that you should write in your resume? So these are the list of content. I would appreciate if you can take a screenshot of it and make sure this is a checklist. This is a checklist for you. You should see if each and everything out of this is mentioned in your resume or not. If something is missing, then the link has broken, because it is said that a chain is as strong as its weakest link. So wherever you are failing, that will hamper your job search journey. Then to all the participants, there's a gift from our side. We will send you a separate email to download this ebook. This ebook is on resume writing by me, and this is also available on Amazon, but you have to pay on Amazon to buy this ebook. But to all the participants, as a token of thank you, a token of respect, this book is absolutely free, and you can download it from our official website, growingprofessional.com. Go to free resources, and you will find a link. In case you are not able to find the link and you're unable to get it, do get in touch with us via mail, and we will send you the link. And next comes the cover letter, because cover letter writing is like people say that this is the time, this is the outdated thing. It is out of fashion. You do not need to write cover letters anymore. No, this is a myth. Basically, in past, when we were sending our printed resume via courier, via mail, then that time we were writing our cover letter. We were adding one pager cover letter. But now we are sending our request via email. We are sharing our resume CV via email. So what you will write in your email body matters the most. So this is a video again on my channel, how I got a job offer of 20 LPA in India. It's like for foreigners, it's 2 million Indian rupees. So how I got this kind of job offer from the organization, which cover letter helped me out in this, I have shared step by step how to write that cover letter. Language may be in Hindi, but every text is in English, so you will be able to understand it, like how to write a cover letter which helps you get a job. Then we are arrived on step 4, day 14 to day 16. Till now, I have not asked you to apply for jobs. I just asked you to research. I just asked you to write resume and cover letter. Did I ask you to start applying? Let us know in chat. Like how to did I ask to apply for jobs? Yes or no? So we have spent about 10 days, but we have not yet applied to a single job. So this is the time. What happens is people from day one start applying, but never get a call back. So if you follow the 10-day strategy that I have given you, then day 11 you should start applying for a job, not from day 1 or day 5, right? So how to apply, the unique ways to reach out? Definitely the first step should be, as you have shortlisted a company, you should reach out to the potential HRs or hiring managers or your prospective boss, your expected boss or senior in the organization. Connect with them on LinkedIn. Sometimes people send a request on LinkedIn and nobody accepts it. Why it happens? You have never engaged with them, and they know if stranger or a fresher is reaching out to them, high possibility they will ask for a job. They will ask them to help them with a job. So before you apply, go through their detailed profile before connecting with them. Engage with their 2 or 3 posts at least 1 or 2 days. After engaging to their post for 1 or 2 days, at least 2-3 days, then you reach out to them via a direct message, because there's an option to personalize your message before you reach out, before you connect. Then with a message you connect with them, and then start building relationship. Then check out if there is any opportunity, and then you are authorized to ask for a recommendation or reference. It's not from day one you just type the message, hey Sham, I'm looking for a job opportunity. I saw that in your organization it's a job opportunity available, which is like right fit for me. Please help me get that opportunity. If you send this mail, nobody will accept your connection request. If they are dire hard need of that particular candidate, then only you have a chance. Then build relationship, send them email, ask them to share email address of their HR or the person to whom you should reach out to. And then after sending the email, request them to connect over call so you can explain them better. The very first thing is you should put your best foot forward in your cover letter, why you are a best candidate, and then you should try fixing up a call. Short, I'm not asking for video calls only, because sometimes people refrain from connecting over video call because they have to be in a best dressing possible, they have to be in a specific environment, but audio calls are still working. So try to fix an audio call and explain how you can help the organization, how you are a best candidate, and you will see a miracle. People do not follow this thing and they do not get the opportunity. Try to find out a referral. For example, if you connected to somebody, they do not have opportunity, but they can refer you to somewhere else. So ask them for referral. If they do not have opportunity, ask them for referral. And if these things are not working out, the best way will be call to the organization directly. What you need to do is you just need to find out the company website, check their contact page, find out the number of reception, and reach out. 98%, 90 more than 95% chances are that person will give you, they will not mind sharing the email address of HR or a contact person to whom you should share your resume. If they're hiring for that position, you have chances. And then keep a track. It's not like if you have reached out for one, you just forget. You should maintain an Excel file. The website I shared with you in free resources, we have updated an Excel file which will help you track, like you have applied to 30 companies and what is the progress, whether you are just contacting them, whether you have just shared the resume, whether interview has been scheduled, how was the interview, and what is the expected results. So everything you can track. So if you reach out to 30 companies, I'm pretty sure down the line in 15 days time, at least 3 to 4 interviews opportunity you will get. 3 to 4, 10% chances. And out of that 3 to 4 opportunities, I'm pretty sure you will crack one. And you need one job. You do not need 10 jobs, right? So it's more about increasing the chances by reaching out to more company. Don't stick to one and don't pester. If somebody has said no, no means no. Don't be behind them all the time asking for job and favor. If they said no, move on to next. Move to next. It's plenty of opportunities available. Don't stick to one. Right? No, word is not changing. Like word is not like finishing. If somebody had said no to you, so don't depress. Be positive and move to next. People do not connect with you because they do not find your profile interesting. If you have 20, 30, 40, 200 connections on LinkedIn, chances are nobody going to accept your connection. So if you have not posted anything relevant, anything interesting, they're not going to accept your connection request. So if you want to increase your chances of getting the connection request accepted by maybe 20%, 20 times, then you should make your profile superb. You should make your profile in such a way that it is attractive, it is impressive, and whoever come across your profile is keen to connect with you, right? So how to do that? Because we have limited time, we cannot go beyond a certain limit. So you should check out my YouTube channel, and you'll find the exactly same tips that I have used, that my friends are using. And if like people like Prince EA, Baba Ramdev, Ranveer Allahabadia, Raj Shamani, all are connected to me on my LinkedIn profile. Why? Because they would have found my profile interesting, right? So, and many more. I cannot name everybody at this platform, but all are in my first connection. People who have following of 200,000 people, they are also connected to my LinkedIn, connected with me on LinkedIn. And imagine what if I'm connected to 5 people who have more than 100,000 following. So I have power to connect with almost everybody on LinkedIn. It increases the chance to connect out. So you can also, so if you want to, if you connect with me, you will be in second or third connection of all like big people on LinkedIn. So my LinkedIn profile link is linkedin.com.in/the Ashish Narang. You can see my name here. Just write the Ashish Narang. You will find my LinkedIn profile, and I'll be glad to connect with you all. And post this session as well, I'll be happy to support you if you have any questions. So how to improve your profile? Number one, create content, create relevant content, connect to right people. Making network doesn't mean like connect to anybody, but to people who matter. Then share your knowledge and achievements. If you have learned something, share it out. If you have achieved something, share it out. Right? This will improve your content creating ability. It will boost your profile and make it better. Now we are reaching to step 5, wherein preparing for interview. So if you follow these kind of steps that I have shared with you before, high chances are, if as I said, if you have applied to 30 companies, 3 to 4 interviews you will definitely get. And now it's time to prepare for interview. So initial 5 days, your focus should be only and only initial 5 days means 11 to 16 May. 11 to 15 days, you just focus on applying all the opportunities. If you get a call, good. If you do not get a call, then try to reach out. Then from day 16, again, day 16 to 22, your focus should be preparing for interview, because soon you are going to get that call for which you are waiting from long time. So start preparing for interview. Interview. Like, why you lose confidence in interview? You are well educated, you have experience, but you feel underconfident? The major reason is fear of unknown, because you do not know like who is going to take your interview. So knowledge is power. It is said that knowledge is power. So if you are appearing for interview and want to be confident, follow these steps. Number one, do company research. Number two, read job description. When you have been shortlisted, read the job description again and figure it out what will be the questions that might be asked. Third, know your interviewer. Most of the time companies tell you like who is going to take your interview. Check out their LinkedIn profile. I do not ask you to connect with them because that could be very tricky, but check their profile and understand what are their interests, what kind of personality they do have. This will help you because now you become familiar with that kind of person, with that potential interviewer. So once you do that, your confidence level is increased by tremendous amount. You are more confident interacting with that known person instead of unknown person. Then dress well, have a document file having resume, cover letter, and your education documents, experience certificate, everything. Prepare for your frequently asked question. We're going to talk about these very briefly in coming slides too. Work on your body language and practice mock interview for sure. So know your interviewer. As I said, check out their LinkedIn profile and understand who's going to take your interview. Then dress to impress. I'm showing two pictures to you. She is a famous Indian actress, but in two different kind of dressings. If I ask you, you are an interviewer to whom you're gonna shortlist, to whom you're gonna select, right or left? Do let us know in chat, left or right. Type LR to whom you're gonna shortlist. So we're getting like people chatting, people are chatting, people are mentioning R, the right one. Yes. Why? Obviously, the lady is same, the personality is same, the skills are same, but dressing is making all the difference. So you should wear appropriate clothing for the interview. By appropriate, I'm not saying that you have to have be in suit. That depends on which position you are applying. Nobody tells you this thing. If you are applying for a blue collar job and going in a blazer, that is you are doing something overdone. It looks like overdone. If you are wearing a plain shirt, neat, clean, properly ironed, or maximum a tie, work is done. You do not need to wear a blazer. If you're going for it, people say you should not wear skirts. Not the fact. If you are applying for a position of maybe receptionist, admin, or for example, you are applying for air hostess position, then they wear skirts. That is normal. So you should understand. And if it is related to events, then they wear skirts. So it is important to understand for which profile you are applying. If you are applying to managerial position, definitely you should be in a complete suit. There is a lot of science behind choosing colors, choosing your right fit clothes and everything. So sometime in future we'll talk about that as well. And selling tool. How many of you have ever faced somebody tries to sell you something? For example, insurance agent, they come with their visiting card, they come with the policy document, the different plans, their laptop, presentation, everything, and they try to impress you that this plan is better. The same way, they use these tools to impress you. The same way, you should have your document file ready. Resume, cover letter, educational documents, certificate, achievements, extracurricular activities, all the documents, whether the organization have asked or not. But when you have all in your hand, in a file, proper folder, and if you are talking about an achievement, and you can just push your file forward and you can just brag about what achievements you have, right? It will show that you are a genuine guy or a girl. Then preparing for FAQ, there are certain questions which are asked in each and every interview. You must prepare those interviews and those questions. And what are those questions we are going to talk about? And this comes the body language. Your posture matters a lot. So you see a picture at left, you're seeing a picture at right, and you can see that the girl is looking more confident. Why? She's sitting in a straight posture. She has a smile on her face. She is making eye contact. So these kind of small things, you decide yourself. You are an interviewer. To whom you'll hire, left or right? I'm pretty sure your answer will be right? So basically, body language has a lot to do in a selection or rejection. We are going to talk about body language little more in detail. So this should be your sitting posture. Straight, back should be straight, shoulder should be straight, little backward, bend it towards little back, not too back. Should be broad. You should place your hands on your if it's a armchair, then on arms. Do not lean on the table, right? And whenever they are talking, show interest, nod your head, right? These are some things. It's people talk about making eye contact. I say no. If you keep on looking at somebody's eye, you are you may create a negative impression, right? So instead of looking at their eyes, just keep moving your eyes from their keep your eyes from their eyes, nose, face, but make a face to face contact instead of making eye to eye contact. And if there are no more interviewers, then when you start answering, start with the person who have asked the question, and slowly move your head towards the other interviewer, and then come back to the person who has asked the question. This helps a lot. Then hand movements, you can use your hands, but it should not move from your heart level. Below your heart level, you can, for example, here is my heart. Let's example, here is my heart. I can move my hands, but before below my heart level, right? Head movements, whenever they are saying something, they're asking something, nod your head in agreement or disagreement with them. So it seems like you are interested in conversation. Then shake hand. The your handshake should be firm, right? Because that creates a first impression. And if interviewer wants you to shake hand, then only shake hand. Do not offer your hand at first. It looks confident, but sometimes, like in cultures like India, if the organizations are small, sometimes females are not comfortable shaking hands. It could be like exception, but it is still there. If they are not offering you offering your their hand to for shake, don't shake hand. Instead, keep a smile on face and warmly wish good morning, good afternoon, good evening as per the time. That also creates a good impression. Then practicing mock interview. Before you go for interview, take a help of your friend or a senior or a colleague in your current organization, and take and do a mock interview, right? So it will help you boost your confidence quite a much. Then coming to the sixth step and the last step, day 22 to day 30, you will be attending interviews. Maybe round one, round two, round three. Organization may have different rounds. So here I'm gonna share you some frequently asked questions that you should prepare. Not should, you must prepare before you go to any interview. Because what happens in 30 minutes of interview, starting 5 minutes will be just normal discussion, knowing to you, you will be knowing their company, and then starts the conversation. It start going. They will ask about you. They ask general question for around 10 minutes, 15 minutes. They will ask specific technical question, and then 5 minutes will be again general questions. So overall, in 30 minutes, only 15 minutes will be the technical part, right? So 15 minutes. So divide 30 minutes in two parts, 15 plus 15. If you prepare the 15 minutes parts that you already know, you increase your chances, right? And in that 15 minutes, the technical part, I'm pretty sure you will be if they're asking six question in that 15 minutes time slot, you will be easily able to answer at least 3 to 4 questions. If you are out of total 30 minutes, you have not answered 2 questions properly, it's absolutely fine. But when you know which questions are being asked, you should be ready with those obvious questions. So what are those? Obviously, tell me something about you. Introduce yourself. There's a technique behind it. I cannot because time is not allowing us. We just have 7 minutes time. We will not be able to go in detail, but I will help you out with how you can learn all this. Next question will be why you want this job. Next question is why we should hire you. Third question on this as well, I have made a detailed video you can check out. Then what do you know about our company? When you are doing research about companies, you know how to answer this, and this shows that you are actually interested in that particular organization, and that set you apart. Then some other most commonly asked questions like salary expectation, how you handle the situation, strengths, weaknesses. They will give you some situation, how you will handle this kind of situation, how if you have ever faced any challenge in your life and how you overcame, and these kind of questions. You just take a screenshot for the reference. And this is the book authored by me. It's Amazon best-selling book, and you will find all answers in this book. This is in English, so the people who are joining us from foreign countries, you can just download ebook from Amazon. You can get it at very very small price, and it will give you 1000% return, I'm pretty sure. So I have shared specifically what should be word by word strategy. I'm not saying word by word answer, I'm saying strategy. If this is a question, what should be your strategy? From your experience, from your skill, you just need to fill out those blanks, and you will be ready to answer the questions. Check out this on Amazon. It's available and at very, very competitive price and very good. You will see the reviews and you will get to know people have loved this book. So summary, do your self-assessment, set your goals, make action plan, keep learning keep learning, because I have shared you so many things. You would have learned a lot of things from them, and then keep monitoring your progress and never give up. So if you have any questions, we are ready to go ahead with that. And I'm I'm wishing you a lot more success in your way. You'll get it soon. And thank you for being part of the session. I'm glad 41 people are still there from the beginning.
Here is a question from Shubham sir. Does
Mhm.
the traditional way of interviewing still fruitful?
Traditional ways, you mean face-to-face interviews? Is it? Yes, definitely. Like if you are applying to non-tech companies, they prefer going with virtual interviews. And if you are also applying to a leadership position, they definitely want to meet you face-to-face before giving you an offer letter. Although your initial rounds will be virtual, they will shortlisting, they will having phone call, they will have video call rounds. But before they give you offer letter, for leadership position, for senior position, they want you to come. They will pay for your expenses, doesn't matters, but they would want to meet you in person. Okay, so Shubham's another question is, does certificate increases chances of selection? To be very frank, very few value addition is done by certificate. More value addition is done by your skills. If you are able to present your skills, you do not need to show a certificate. But should be ready with the certificate. Sometimes, as you already asked, sometimes interviewers are still in traditional way, right? Interviewer do not follow the latest way. They want to see your certificates, they want to see your degrees. So it's always good if you have a certificate, keep it with yourself. Yes, absolutely, Shubham. A mix of certificate and skills will work best. Skills matters the most. Yes. So somebody has asked, is it possible to accepted your dream company, especially if it is international, even though we are new? How? If not, what should we do? Yes, exactly. You can apply to international companies, even if you are a fresher. Chances are less that they will accept. But like countries like Middle East, they hire people, they hire freshers, and they are tech companies in US and UK. They also hire freshers. So it doesn't matter whether you are fresher or not. What matters is what you bring on the table, what you can deliver to the organization once you join. That matters the most. So Charles, you have written a long like feedback. My question aside from all you have mentioned, I just want to ask specifically with regards to being accepted to dream company on behalf of fresh graduates, just like I am. What strategies can be true? Yeah, for freshers, I like the tips and tricks whatever I have shared in this complete session are equally helpful for freshers as well. So it's not like these can be helpful only to the like experienced people. Instead, only one difference will be there. Instead of mentioning your experience, you will be mentioning your college projects. If you have done projects by yourself, you will be confident in sharing your experience and achievements, what you have done in your college. So that will help you. For example, Ram is still in college. He's doing this internship, and he is connecting to lot many people from across the globe. So when he is mentioning in his CV, in his resume, that he has conducted and hosted this kind of session, it is a like it will add a lot more brownie points to his profile.
Here is another question from Shubham sir.
Mhm.
How to gain experience, especially for freshers? Because most of the time, companies demand 3 to 4 years of experience most of the time.
No, Shubham. So you are applying to wrong companies. You are applying to wrong roles, because in every company, there is a hierarchy. Only a few companies in which uh, number of employees are less and they are very high end technology companies. They do not hire freshers. You check, for example, you see Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Flipkart in India. You check for any mechanical SME company. They hire freshers. They need people like who are like who have who want to stay with them for a long time. The only thing is you need to present yourself. For example, if you're applying to any MSME company, you need to bring a confidence in their mind. You make them confident that you will stay with them for a long time. It's not like you will join in 6 months time, you get another opportunity and you will fly away. At least be committed to work there for 2 years. Whenever you are being interviewed, give them the hiring manager a confidence that I'm here to work for a long time. I will not go anywhere if everything is working fine. So they will definitely hire you. Take my words. It's important to make them feel confident on you. And it's not like if every company was hiring only 3 to 4 years of experienced people, then what will fresher do? companies are hiring, but you need to find out which companies are hiring. Use LinkedIn, you will find a lot many opportunities, and Naukri.com too. Check out those videos that I shared. And still, if you have any questions, you can get in touch with me on WhatsApp or LinkedIn. I'll be happy to answer.
Sir, here is another question from Shubham sir.
Yes.
Is it compulsory to have a top tier B? It's school grade, school degree to enter into companies like Google and Microsoft.
No. You just check out on YouTube. And just today morning, I had a session with Soumya. She works with Red Hat, and she is from Tier 2 college. Red Hat is world-renowned company in open source. So it's not that your college matters. And you just check on Google, YouTube. Tier 2 student got opportunity in Microsoft. You will find at least 20-30 videos. You should follow their strategy and learn from it.
Sir, here is another question, sir. Is it professional to use some colors in your resume instead of using just black and white when applying?
No, I am not in a favor of making a very colorful resume. If you are applying for a creative position, then colors works good. But if you are applying for a formal position, just keep your resume as simple as it can be. Don't add colors. And all these tips are given in the ebook that I mentioned. You can check out on the website and download it for free.
Sir, one more question from my side, sir. Is it allowed to add photograph in this resume, sir?
If you are sending a resume by direct email, you should add a professional photograph. If you are applying through company website, which will be filtered through ATS, never do this, because ATS cannot process the photo. So if you are applying through company website, don't add photo. If you are sending direct email, must add.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Resume, for just last question, Shubham asked how long resume can be. Ideally, it should be 2 pages, but doesn't matter. If your experience is long, if it is 3 pages, 4 pages, it is absolutely fine. If you until you are sending a direct, as I said, direct resume. For example, I'm in projects, so my resume can be 4 pages as well, and it is 4 pages resume. But if you are a fresher, then keep it as short. Best is like you see IIT, IIM, all resumes are only 1 pager. So try to cover it in 1 page for specifically in campus placement time and very beginning. Then gradually it can be of 2 pages.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining me in this session and enlightening us. It was indeed an incredible session, sir. Thank you again for joining, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram, YouTube channel, and tag us on Instagram and LinkedIn by hashtag Digisaksham along with your certificate.
Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much, Ram. Thank you so much, Vandana, for giving the opportunity. Thank you so much, SMS team, for giving me opportunity to conduct this session. I really enjoyed it. Although I was having mild fever, but still I managed to do it in the best way possible.